Hello, this is Kevin Mo. Today I'm gonna talk about the readings in week 3, which is computing, research, and substantiality, and the being breaker. So today I'm gonna focus about these two readings. So first of all, I have read those of two readings. The first reading I want to talk about is the being breaker. So as all we can see, like in this reading, they mainly talk about how cell phones, like our mobile device, how our mobile device affects our lives, like in common basis. Like as we all know that using cell phone is kind of distracting when you focus on specific tasks like studying. Like for example, if you're doing a math homework, what if your friend just text your message via Facebook or Instagram, or maybe just Instagram just pop up someone's life story, where you'll be interrupted, or you will just keep moving forward on your math homework. I think at this point most people cannot resist that kind of notification sent by iPhone. So what we're gonna do is most likely just to take the phones and just open the apps and you know just do whatever you like. And to, it must be pointed out that this time period you have wasted like about 25 minutes. So as the reading says, if we want to get back to the work, so we must like waste 25 minutes of in our life. So it's kind of distracting. Why is that? Like those those apps like Instagram or Facebook, they are meant to be distract people. Why? Why is there like an app that want to distract people from focusing on their particular work? Well, the designer of Facebook and Instagram, they don't care about it. All they care is they can make money. How can they make money? The only way they can make money is have to have live users. What is live users? Live users means like so like I want as many people as people online in the same time simultaneously. So like my like I pretend to be a Facebook manager. So well you can and I can advertise myself, say that hey, I got 10,000 Facebook users online right now. So if you want to push your advertisement or maybe some of your products, that's a great chance, a good timing, because you got so many users online. And if I push this advertisement to so many people, I think you will get a lot of benefits from it. So, like this pattern, like this commercial pattern keeps forming. So these apps try every effort. Like they use charming pictures, they use notification sound, they use text, they use email to notify you that hey, it's time to back online. I'm gonna send you an advertisement and you're gonna purchase something. And I bet you, even though you don't purchase something, even though you just click, just one line of the ads, they will gain huge amount of money because the single click you made in that moment. So, like this app is so terrifying, but it's pretty interesting. It depends on how you look and what's your opinion regarding that. I've been to Silicon Valley and I took a lot of visit to the campus like Stanford, and I walked around the Apple and Yahoo, like those great successful companies. Like when I standing in front of their companies, oh my God, that's the one of the most biggest and powerful companies in the world, and I'm standing right in front of them. So it's kind of make me think that distracting people sounds very negative, But the primary goal of this company is to make money, right? So every company needs making money to provide thousand jobs and to provide salaries to maintain this community. So that is kind of conflict. Like, distracting people is not a good thing, right? But in order to make money, you gotta make someone be aware of your product, so that what they have done, like iPhone, I use every day. I'm a huge Apple fan of that. And as you can see this tiny little screen, like the 6.5-inch screen, it got so much amount of data and the information you can get every day. I bet every morning you wake up, the first thing you're gonna do is to open your phone and to check the status. Like, maybe my girlfriend sent me a message, maybe some political news, maybe some tech news. Like, you can see, yeah, just the moment we speak, the iPhone just pops up a lot of message. This message is about getting a car. So we are living in a world that is full of this bunch of information. So it's kind of, I pretty much enjoy it, but it is must be pointed out that it's most dangerous thing in our current society right now, because when you do not have any concentration on one particular thing, you will get distracted. When you get distracted, you will most likely lose your work. So, like, if you are uh, completing like writing 39 assignment and you got distracted and your work is nothing, and you lose a lot of core things that the professor asks you to do. And that result is that you will get maybe a bad grade, or maybe you will fail the course. So like, what is more, like, the LinkedIn app is the app that can help you to find a job, right? So that kind of app, you can when you use that app, you will find a lot of similarities. Like, you can see a lot of people with the suit, right? It looks so professional, and oh, that guy is so good. Oh, that girl is so perfect. Oh, they got so much experience. That kind of environment, that kind of atmosphere will make you, oh my god, I don't want to look like a loser. So this kind of atmosphere just force you, like, without like very clear instruction that you have to be a successful person. But when you see all of them are presenting in a very professional way, you say that, oh my god, I want to be that kind of person. So I will write my resume, I will upload my professional photos. Maybe I will go into some and Photoshop, and I will take a lot of photos, and I will edit it very carefully, and I will uh, delicately write my resumes, like emphasizing how good I am and what kind of education I get, and what kind of persons, what kind of people I live with, or maybe I worked with before, to present that you're kind of successful person right now. So this kind of atmosphere will force you to do something that you may not want to do in the past, but that's the point. So this company, this kind of apps are distracting you. So having a very clear and thorough mind is very important right now. So my question is that, like, how do we balance from these two conflict points? The first one is you gotta be focusing on your current work. But what if and the second point is, what if I want to make money? How am I gonna do that if I don't attract people's attention? So that is kind of thing is really a food for thought. Okay, and the second reading I want to talk about is the computing research and sub, substantiability. So, regarding these terms, it's pretty much very complicated, and entire reading is written in very professional way. So it takes a little bit time to look through the entire thing. So, uh, to sum up, this reading is talking about a reading of IT, for example, the reduction of electronic waste or the energy consumed by computers, whether it's an important goal of the computing community and the IT industry or not. So the focus of the report is screening through IT. That is the application of computing to promoting substantiability broadly. So by reading this, I think it got a huge difference between this one and the bingo breaker, the essay that says you distract people's attention. So um, this reading is talking about much more widely and much. I think that is less specific than the previous one because it used a lot of big words and it talks about nationwide. It talks the voice in the country's way. So it means, I mean, this reading is a lot. It emphasizes on building the infrastructure and system and ecosystem services and the environment. And last but not least, social society system. So this kind of points are very good for thought. So how do we maintain the infrastructure system and how do we develop a better ecosystem and environment and how do we keep this community and society safe by utilizing the computer technology are very it's very great challenges. Like for example, in my life, I use technology to to save water. How do I do that? So I purchased a smart gauge, water gauge, so it can automatically measure how much water you use by a little gauge, and the little gauge got some mechanisms that can prevent water from getting out in the same time. So I will have an app that can keep track of my water usage, and so I will use the water based on my water usage, and so that I can uh, spend less water on average. And what's more, I like using the HomeKit, like the smart home accessories that can automatically control my house. Like if I want to turn on the air conditioner, I just ask Siri to do that. By doing that, I can, reserve a lot of power. If sometimes, people forget things that is very minimal, but it's very important because that costs a lot of power and electricity. So, so by doing this kind of small things will eventually help you to build a to build a good business model. And to do that, you can save a lot of money on that. So it's pretty much interesting. We talk about these two readings. So in this reading, I'm gonna ask, like, although we are aware the issues right now, how do educators? I think especially the educator is the most important role in this period of time because only the educators can deliver clear, thorough, and strong ideas to common people like us. How do we utilize the current technology that we have to save the environment and how to live more environmentally friendly by using our current technology. So, like, how how do you deliver this kind of ideas to the students, to the child, to the children, to the adults, to everyone? So it's also food for thought. Okay, thanks for your time. This is Kevin. Um, see you soon.